Hey guys, it's your boy YASHViR GAMiNG. Well, if you're new to this channel, guys, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe, and also ring that bell notification. Okay, so in this tutorial, guys, I'm gonna show you how you're gonna update your Canon EOS 2000D firmware. Okay, and believe it or not, okay, the Canon EOS 2000D is the same as Canon Rebel T7. Alright, so basically there are two methods you can use to update the Canon EOS 2000D firmware. So here's how to do each one of them. The first method is using a memory card, but here's what comes if you don't have a memory card reader. Nowadays most desktop PCs, laptops, they do not have the ability to insert a memory card reader. Then you'll have to buy like a memory card reader to USB, alright, to USB adapter, so that you will be able to update your Canon camera. You'll be able to update the firmware of your Canon camera, but there's another way as well. So I'm going to explain to you that. But first, what is a firmware? What is a firmware update? Alright, so a firmware is a code that tells the camera hardware how to function. It is not something that you'll have to interact with directly, and updating the firmware isn't something that you have to do often. But from time to time, Canon comes out with updates that add features, ability, or fix problems. Unlike your phone or computer, the EOS 2000D, the Canon Rebel T7 or EOS 2000D, it won't notify you whether there is a new firmware update. Instead, you'll have to manually check from time to time. Alright, so where you can check that is you can go to the following web address, Canon website, and don't worry, I'm gonna leave links. All the links will be provided in the video description. So as you can see, and for this to work, guys, you can see this dial right here. Okay, so this is a dial. Okay, so only these four will work. Okay, that means only the M, only the AV, TV or P. So you can switch to any of these dial. But if it's like this on auto, then the firmware will not update. Okay, so you have to switch to either P, TV or AV or M. Alright, so I'm gonna keep mine on M right here. Okay, so now I'm gonna press the menu. Alright, as you can see right here, my current firmware version is 1.1.0, but on the Canon website there is a new version which is version 1.2.0. Alright, so I've already copied that firmware onto this camera, onto the root of the SD card. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna press OK on this firmware version. Okay, so as you can see, current version is 1.1.0. So I'm gonna click OK, and firmware update program loading. Alright, so here it is. Here's please select the new version. So this is the firmware which I copied. Alright, so it is CCF 26120.FIR. Okay, .FIR, that means the firmware file. So I'm gonna press OK on this. Okay, and as you can see, update firmware 1.1.0 to 1.2.0. Yes, hit OK. Alright, so now warning, do not turn off or don't touch any buttons. Okay, do not turn off or don't touch any buttons, otherwise you will break your camera, guys. Okay, so as you can see, this is really going really fast, so all you have to do is just wait. Alright, don't press any button, do not make sure that the cable don't come loose or whatever, it don't get ejected or disconnected over there, otherwise this thing will be break. And what I meant by breaking is you won't be able to use or turn on the camera. Okay, so as you can see, guys, update is complete. Okay, so yeah, guys, so the firmware update was completed. Alright, the firmware update was successfully completed. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up and ring that bell notification, subscribe. Alright, thanks so much for watching, guys.